Designer note subject 136. How should I put this? G-Shock adds to their lineup frequently. Even before I could review this AWM-500, there's already the next metal version in just a couple of weeks. In about the same time, we'll get an update on the DW5600 and the inevitable GM2100. Let's go through some of the notables before this turns into a weekly thing. Wait, it could, right? Like, comment, and subscribe for content you'd like to see next. Follow us at Instagram at DesignAtelier for behind the scenes content. Email us at designatelieraruba@gmail.com. The next Full Metal G-Shock would be the AWM-500-1A. This is part of the Origin line where G-Shock revives and reimagines its original models, in this case the AW500-1E. This metal ANA-DG model bears the same text at 12, signature red hand and white text on the exterior. There are major changes, such as the display over 30 setup compared to the display under 30 layout of the original. There are also applied indices now, which is a definite upgrade from the dial prints of the original. The biggest deviation is, of course, its iron-plated metal facade with laser-engraved text. This might be the same process that was used on the GMWB 5000 CS, although we cannot confirm that at the moment. This model also uses a screw-down caseback and red-ringed buttons. Casio did not stop at releasing just one metallized AW500. There will be a more exclusive version launching soon, the AWM-500GC-1A. As much as they look very similar, there is a subtle difference in production. While the AWM-500-1A uses IP coating, the AWM-500GC will use a diamond-like carbon coating. Iron plating, while easier to work with and has a wider range of color, can be rubbed off in rugged use. The LC, on the other hand, is much more scratch resistant because of the use of carbon. This may limit its color range, hence used mostly as a black tone. Another difference between the two can be felt on the cost. The AWM-500-1A will come at $550, while the AWM-500GC will cost double that, breaking the $1,000 mark. Let's see what else the latter has to offer to carry such a price tag. This is based on the original variant, AW500G-1E. It bears much of the characteristics such as the gold text, shock graph on the dial, and golden hands. It will come with golden screws to enhance its looks and black buttons for simplicity. This one is also a limited set that will come with a porter bag that's specially designed to match the watch, such as this neat-looking zipper hardware. This also has the shock graph, reminding you that this is one physics-bending bag and watch combo that you're dropping your hard-earned $1,000 on. Get it? Dropping your hard-earned $1,000, whatever. Both will be available in the next few weeks or early November. So far, the AWM series feels like the sleeper among all the Full Metal G-Shocks, and I'm just happy I got one to actually enjoy. They are still going under retail, so you can get one fairly easily. For now. The Porter Limited version will surely sell out quickly though. If you're not willing to spend so much on a G-Shock yet, there's still the DW5600 series to keep you occupied. The revival or older G-Shocks will keep on coming with three old but new models. You get what I mean. These DW5600 models in blue, yellow, and green colors are taken from the original colors of the squares back in the early 90s, which is now quite rare and hard to find in good condition. These will have original colors, as you can see in the images, using the latest technology in resin production that will help in durability. These will also have the 3229 modules replacing the older 6921s. Like there's much of a difference in their features anyway. These will retail at about $100 each. Something that's a little different will be the DWE-5600R-9. This will be the third of the DWE-5600 sets that features a carbon core build and spare interchangeable bezels and bands. This one will have 2 extra bezels rather than just one, with 2 spare resin bands. This continues the successful carbon core square sets. You can already imagine the numerous possible combinations you can play around with just 2 of these sets alone. This new yellow, black, and red set will retail at an affordable $210. The 5600 series has long been the most popular series from Casioaks offerings. Recently though, rising in notoriety is the 2100 series. In just a few weeks, we will get new models and variations. We'd like to highlight the GA2100 VB-1A first. This is a dark variant of the series that uses cool tints of blue and accents of neon purple and teal over a dark black tone. This is part of a whole sub-range of Anadigi G-Shocks that sports the same colorway, officially called the Virtual Blue line. These models will retail between the $110 to $200 range. Up next is another line called the Winter Tricolor. If it's not obvious or color blindness notwithstanding, these models will have a red, blue, and off-white color with blacks thrown in because, well, it's G-Shock. Not much can be said about this other than that all 3 have distinct color combinations, but overall, it gives a snowy appeal to it. Keep in mind too that these are the smaller GMAS models that will fit smaller wrists. Another thing to note is that these GMAS 2100 models are Asia-only releases, so people stateside will have to do some legwork to get any of these in the US. Lastly, and in time for the holidays, is a pair of releases from the Precious Heart line. These new Metal 2100s will feature the Christmas-themed colors of red, green, and gold. These will be primarily marketed for men on the GM models and women for the GMS counterpart. Precious Heart sets are typically not sold outside of Asia, so this will have to be outsourced also for the rest of the world. The world of G-Shock continues to expand. From revivals to reimaginations, Casio continues to cater to wider appeals like never before. I'm running out of words and phrases to describe them, so let me just stop talking and start saving for that next G-Shock purchase.